Fans unite as we get closer to the kickoff of the 2014 FIFA Soccer World Cup in Brazil. This week, we're going to take a look at the good, the bad and the ugly of brand communication surrounding the global event. We'll speak to some of the big brands to see how they're cashing in and look at the advertising campaigns that are getting people talking. This is Mags on Media, the World Cup special. Well, with the tournament due to kick off on the 12th of June in Brazil, fans the world over are waiting in anticipation to see their teams and favourite players in action. The event, though, has been marred by protests, questions regarding security and also unfinished stadia. Artists have even taken to Sao Paulo's city walls to express their anger about the Brazilian government's spend on the event. Renowned street artist Paulo Ito's mural of a starving boy weeping while being served a soccer ball on a plate has even gone viral on social media. Still, the fact remains that if done right, the event also provides unparalleled platforms for brands to gain maximum mileage out of their various campaigns. Take sports apparel brand Nike, for instance. It's been making use of the opportunity to launch new lines of clothing and footwear featuring advanced technology to help athletes perform better. According to the sports marketing research group Repucom, Nike has also managed to snag 7 out of the 10 most marketable footballers in the world as their brand ambassadors, with Cristiano Ronaldo leading the pack. The affiliation with the Real Madrid player saw Nike sell more than 1 million soccer shirts in 2013 alone. And the fact that he is followed by more than 26 million fans on Twitter, I guess, doesn't hurt either. Competitor Adidas manages to hold on to their slice of the pie, even though Nike is now officially kitting out more teams through their sponsorship of the official match ball, something they've done since 1970. The sponsorship has been extended to 2030. Adidas also gaining some traction with their all-in or nothing campaign featuring Lionel Messi's World Cup dream. So, after all of that, is there a local World Cup angle for brands? Have you been making the most of the event by adding it to your marketing mix? If not, Aunt Pascoe of TEAMTalk Media is here to tell us why you might be missing out. He's standing by for us in Cape Town. Aunt, a very good morning to you. A ripe environment, the World Cup, I would suggest, but very cluttered. Isn't every brand going to jump on this World Cup bandwagon?
No, but they probably should be. Jeremy, it's a bit like, I think there's sometimes a perception that getting involved with the World Cup is a bit like going for a swim on the Durban beachfront on Boxing Day. There's going to be a lot of people there, not enough space to do anything. But the reality is, I think that it's a case of a lot of people swimming in the shallow end and maybe not enough people getting involved going further out. There's certainly a lot of scope and a lot of place for people to play.
Tell us then how you get from the shallow end to the deep end.
The World Cup presents so many opportunities. It presents global opportunities, it presents regional opportunities. It's about identifying with the team or identifying with the event And being able to plan something, I guess that's the key. You're not marketing or presenting something in a vacuum. It's not saying we want to launch a campaign over here and this is what we're going to do. It's timed. People have known the dates for the World Cup for the last 10 years, 12 years. It comes around every 4 years. It's an opportunity that brings its television audience of well over a billion people, but significantly more people engaging on every single other level. We're talking about second screen experience with mobile devices. We're talking about print. We're talking about radio. The World Cup is the one sporting event that has absolute unequivocal global appeal.
You've also gone the content route, is that you can tailor daily news feeds for local markets. You also make the point that brands who utilize the content strategically will be able to gain increased exposure through social media, as you've just referenced. It's all about associating the brand, I would imagine, with relevant and necessary content in real time.
That's exactly right. Certainly as the digital age has changed the way the content is consumed and the way that events like the World Cup are followed. I mentioned the so-called second screen experience, which is people watching on television, but at the same time following the game, live match commentaries, Twitter feeds, Facebook. People want to know what other people are thinking about the game as it unfolds. And certainly from a TEAMTalk perspective, we're a content-based business, and we seek to help enable people to achieve their marketing goals through the creation of effective, engaging content.
That's where we are going to leave it. And Pascoe, GM TEAMTalk Media, talking to us from Cape Town. And coming up on the programme, unlikely football fans get to experience the wonder of the World Cup up close, and brands pulling out all the stops to stand out from the crowd.
News that moves. ENCA.com.